Okay, you're going to be detained for a search under the Terrorism Act. The reason being is that you're filming a building here, police station.
I'm going to be detained, so you need to identify yourself, explain the grounds for the search.
Like I say, you keep telling me what I need to do, but you're talking at the same time as me, so you're not listening. And if
you don't reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist,
I'm saying you're behaving.
Do you think I'm a terrorist? Yes or no? Answer that question. It's not a difficult question to answer.
Quite possibly, you're behaving in a very odd manner.
Why? Because I won't give you my ID. You won't find my ID.
It's nothing to do with your ID. I've said to you, mate, it's the fact that
so we can talk as adults.
All right, guys, buckle up, because what starts as a simple filming session outside a police station quickly spirals into one of the most controversial encounters you'll see today. Standing outside Belgravia Police Station, the auditor is approached by officers who immediately question why he is recording the building and the people entering and leaving. At first, the conversation appears routine, but the tone changes rapidly when officers begin demanding identification despite no clear allegation of wrongdoing. The auditor remains calm, repeatedly asking the officers to explain their grounds and legal authority. Instead of receiving direct answers, he is met with suspicion and vague claims about unusual behavior. What makes this opening so important is how quickly a lawful activity becomes treated as suspicious. From the very first moments, viewers witness a growing clash between individual rights and police authority, setting the stage for an encounter that will only become more intense.
Are you okay there, sir?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What's going on exactly?
You have to let me know, by the way, before you turn that on.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. You've just seen me do it, haven't you?
Yeah, but you've got to let me know that you're about to turn it on.
If I could talk without you talking, then I'd let you know. Yeah. What are you filming the building here?
I'm just making a video, that's all.
What sort of video is it? Is it an action one? Probably some...
It's the non-fiction video.
Non-fiction, okay.
Yeah.
It just looks suspicious. Reports you've been filming plainclothes colleagues coming in and out. So we're just going to check and find out who you are, okay?
Are you?
Yes, sir.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure about that.
Why would I need to tell you who I am?
Why would you? Because you're filming a police station.
Can you identify yourself, please?
Yes, I'm PC McKinley with the Metropolitan Police. You're outside Belgravia Police Station.
Can you not surround me, please?
Well, we don't know what you're going to do.
I'm not doing nothing wrong, mate. I'm not doing nothing dodgy.
Well, it looks like you are. We don't find normal people, and no disrespect to you.
I hope you're not discriminating.
How do you mean discriminating?
How are we discriminating?
I don't know, mate. Maybe because of my ethnicity.
I'm myself, so please be careful how you.
And I'm just saying, I hope that this isn't.
Are you being racist to me? Are you being racist now?
I'm not saying. I'm saying I hope you're not discriminating.
Yourself, yeah?
What do you say? What do you mean to watch myself? Watch myself what? What? Say that again. Sorry.
Okay, you're going to be detained for a search under the Terrorism Act. The reason being is that you're filming a building here, police station.
I'm going to be detained, so you need to identify yourself, explain the grounds for the search.
Like I say, you keep telling me what I need to do, but you're talking at the same time as me, so you're not listening. And if you're not listening, then
right, get this right. Don't mess us up now. Yeah, don't mess us up, mate.
So you're detained.
David, get this right.
43 of the Terrorism Act. I'm PC Smythe. 25160 Tango. I'm attached to Belgravia Police Station, which is
Can I keep my phone like this whilst you do?
Of course you can.
I'm not going to do no sudden movements or anything like that.
So you're going to be detained because I believe that you're acting in suspicious behaviour.
But here's where things take a dramatic turn. After struggling to justify their concerns, officers escalate the situation by invoking terrorism legislation and informing the auditor that he is being detained for a search. The justification appears startlingly thin. He is filming a police station and refusing to identify himself. Rather than becoming emotional or confrontational, the auditor immediately focuses on one critical issue: whether the officers genuinely suspect him of involvement in terrorism. His calm questioning exposes a growing weakness in the officer's reasoning. As pressure increases, officers begin talking over him, attempting to control the pace of the encounter and establish authority through volume rather than evidence. Yet every attempt at intimidation is met with composed and deliberate questioning. The encounter transforms from a simple stop into a public test of legal thresholds, forcing everyone involved to confront whether suspicion alone is enough to justify extraordinary powers.
Because I didn't tell you my name.
You're up to. No, I haven't asked you.
You're not going to find my name, by the way.
That's absolutely fine. Well, you're going to be detained for a search.
Yeah, I'll let you talk.
Yeah, because your behaviour is suspicious. You're
Based on
also
what?
acting...
Based on what suspicious? I said I'm filming a non-fiction video.
Can I just explain to you? You're also acting as if someone, I would expect of someone who's under the influence of some sort of drug as well. Just keep your hands out your pocket for us, please.
I'm just getting my vape, that's all.
Okay, well,
I'm acting like I'm under the influence of drugs, am I?
So, yes, you are. You're behaving very oddly. This is not normal behaviour.
You can't be making such accusations like that. It's a holy month, it's Ramadan, I'm fasting, and you're saying that I'm acting as if I'm taking drugs. It's not a very professional...
But I don't want to stereotype you, mate. I don't know
I'm just saying, mate,
you are, what you're from.
I'm definitely not under the influence.
Have you heard everything that I've said, or do you need me to repeat any of it?
I'd like you to tell me what... I'd like to know the grounds for the search.
You're entitled to a copy of the form. You can get it from midnight tonight, any police station.
All right, David, what are you expecting to find, by the way?
Okay, just step over here for us, please. I don't know, articles relating to terrorist activities, video recordings. Just get your hands out your pocket. If you put your hand in your pocket again, I'm going to put you in handcuffs, okay? Please be reasonable with us.
I'm not deliberately being suspicious.
Okay, take your backpack off for us, please.
I'm just going to put this on the ground.
No problem. Okay, do you have anything on you that you'd like to tell us about? Drugs, weapons?
I'm not doing nothing funny with it. It's not a weapon. At least you know where my hands are. Yeah. I definitely don't have anything you'd be suspicious of. Okay, maybe a vape, but that's it.
A vape is fine, mate. There's no issue with that at all.
I'm just saying,
you haven't got. You do on a regular basis, then, is it?
I don't need to answer that.
Are you one of these wind-up people that hang around police stations deliberately trying to intimidate police?
I may well be.
Yeah, I don't know.
If that's your interpretation of what this is, then it can be that. But I'm certainly not here to wind you up.
Are both these phones yours, are they?
That is my phone. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to unlock that for us so we can check the IMEI number, make sure it's not locked?
Can't, I'm afraid. No. Why would I consensually unlock my phone?
I'm just asking if you can do.
Unfortunately, I can't. No.
So
you won't find any ID.
Okay,
I'm not prepared to. Unfortunately.
No problem at all, mate.
I hope you won't abuse your powers further by doing a seizure of a phone or otherwise.
Well, the only reason I do that is if you've recorded something which I consider to be a threat or risque.
No, most certainly not.
All right, well that's great then, isn't it? So there's no problem at all. Just keep that away from my face if you don't mind.
Yeah, don't worry,
Last thing I want you to do is see me clubbing around.
I'm certainly not going to do that. Like you said, you've already worked out partially, what you suspect that this is. And yet you're still detaining me under some terrorist legislation. So do you suspect me of being a terrorist, David?
No, I'm not saying I suspect you of being a terrorist.
No, I'm not saying I suspect you.
What happens next is where the cracks begin to show. Unable to establish a clear terrorism-related justification, officers start introducing entirely different concerns into the conversation. They suggest the auditor is behaving strangely, hint that he may be under the influence of drugs, and even threaten the possibility of handcuffs if he fails to comply with instructions. The accusations seem to shift constantly, creating the impression that officers are searching for a justification rather than acting on one. Meanwhile, the auditor continues asking precise questions and refuses to be distracted by personal remarks. Every time a new allegation appears, he redirects attention back to the original detention grounds. This strategy becomes incredibly effective because it prevents the discussion from drifting away from the central issue. Instead of defending himself against every accusation, he forces officers to defend their own decisions, creating visible tension throughout the encounter.
Why have you detained me? Why have you detained me under Section 43?
I'm not going to bother speaking to you.
No, it just doesn't really make sense to me, David, mate. It doesn't really make sense to me, mate. No, it doesn't make sense because you've detained me under a terrorist legislation.
Do you have any sort of mental health issues that I need to be aware of?
You might, though. Because you seem to like public without reasonable grounds, though.
I've given you my reasonable
That would suggest to me that you may be the one that's got mental health issues.
If you consider that I've behaved
You're accusing me of taking drugs. You're accusing me of taking drugs. You're detaining me.
Like you're only influenced.
Yeah, and you're reasonably suspecting that I'm a terrorist, apparently, based on the grounds of what? And you have intelligence about these supposed wind-up merchants that film police stations. Yet, despite that, you still chose to detain me under the Terrorist Act. It's not good from you, David, mate. It's not good from you, mate. It's not good with you, mate. I know you feel like you've got impunity and you can do this.
I don't feel I've got impunity.
Oh, you know you have impunity. Look at the way you're going about this. You're nonchalant about this. You haven't even thought twice about doing this.
Do you know what nonchalance means?
You're very nonchalant about what you're doing.
Okay. Right.
You don't reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist.
I'm saying you're behaving...
Do you think I'm a terrorist, yes or no? Answer that question. It's not a difficult question to answer.
Quite possibly you're behaving in a very, very odd manner.
Why? Because I won't give you my ID. You won't find my ID.
It's nothing to do with your ID. I've said to you, mate, it's the fact that
So we can talk as adults. There's no need to be...
We can talk as adults.
Do you know what I mean? Doing things based on kind of egotistical reasons or any sort of abuse of power. Do you know what I mean? I understand. Yeah, well, look how many of you... You've come out here like a little... Like.
Please just keep that out of my face, okay? No, you're welcome to film it. Don't stick it in my face, okay?
Okay, but I'm in public, mate. You're going through my belongings. I think I'm entitled to hold my camera where I please.
You can hold your camera, but just don't put it in my face. I've explained to you.
Well, if we can keep... All right, I'm happy to keep 2 meters distance.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Look at this guy being so passive-aggressive and acting like he's so polite and professional.
Who, me or
you
this
are,
guy?
mate.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about him.
And I believe right now you're profiling me based on my ethnicity.
No,
under the Equality Act 2010.
Under
the Equality Act 2010.
Yeah.
I believe you're breaching that. And I believe you're profiling me based on my ethnicity. I believe this is my opinion, I believe you're profiling me based on my ethnicity.
Your opinion, that's wrong, isn't it?
You accuse me of doing drugs.
Here recording people going in and out of a police station.
I've literally been here for 10 minutes. I've answered all your questions. Look at the state of this then, yeah? So we've got one van, we've got another van. He's being spoken to as well.
What, you mean that's nothing to do with it?
Well, mate, you're the one that's detaining me, like, do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
This is your responsibility. Would you let a terrorist just wander around like this?
Would I?
Yeah.
Well, they'd be a suspected one, wouldn't they? I'm not saying if it was a terrorist, you'd be handcuffed. I don't think so, mate.
This legislation, listen, mate, this legislation is not used to detain public photographers. Can we agree on that?
Public photographer, right. You've not told us anything about you.
I've said that I'm making a non-fiction video. You even have intelligence about one of these wind-up merchants. This is the third time I've said this now. What's your name, mate?
What intelligence do I have?
PC Alex Ginger, it says right here.
PC Alex Ginger.
325322.
Now, the pressure reaches another level. The auditor repeatedly asks officers a simple question. Do they genuinely suspect him of being a terrorist? Surprisingly, the answers become increasingly hesitant and unclear. Officers continue referring to suspicious behavior while avoiding a direct confirmation of terrorism-related suspicion. This moment becomes one of the most significant parts of the entire encounter because it highlights the difference between lawful authority and the ability to justify that authority. Rather than raising his voice, the auditor uses repetition as a tactical tool, calmly bringing the discussion back to the same question over and over again. The more the officers avoid answering directly, the more attention is drawn to the apparent weakness in their position. What viewers are witnessing is not simply an argument. It is a battle over accountability, where every unanswered question increases public scrutiny of the detention.
I'm not going to give my name, unfortunately. I'm not required to give my name under this legislation.
That's correct.
Do you believe I'm behaving antisocially?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
no, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I think you're behaving very oddly.
I don't believe so.
No. Like I say, I can only go by my experience.
Can I get a copy of the search? Are you happy? Are you satisfied with the search?
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
Can I get a copy of the search slip, please?
Yeah, we'll sort something out for you. No problem. Yeah.
Thank you. So am I no longer detained?
You're finished as far as I'm concerned. Unless there's anything else you want to know from me at all.
I'd just like to know your grounds one more time, if that's okay.
Well, play your...
No, but you didn't really explain it, David. You didn't really explain it, mate. You're just talking a whole lot of nonsense,
that's
mate.
No problem
I think you're behaving like a tyrant, mate. I think you behave like a...
No, not at all, mate. I think you're trying to bully people because...
I'm bullying you, am I? Look at the kit that you've got, mate.
Satisfaction from this.
No, I don't get any satisfaction by being...
Really?
With balding hair. No, I don't get any satisfaction by that.
You can't have balding hair. You can be balding. But
Alright, well, which one are you then, mate?
I'm just trying to say your use of language is particularly poor. If you actually
I'm not, mate, because I'm educated. I've got more education than you, mate. You're on like a tenner an hour, mate. What are you talking about?
What do you earn an hour then, sitting here recording people?
I work full time, mate. I'm legit. Yeah, I don't harass members of the public. Yeah, I definitely don't do this full time, mate.
Listen, mate, you're embarrassing yourself here.
I'm embarrassing myself. I'm embarrassed. All right.
We'll see.
We'll see the we'll see the consensus. Who's embarrassing who?
Yeah, fine.
Who's embarrassing himself?
No bother with me.
We'll see. We'll see what the people think. Right. I don't think you've gone about this very well.
You as well, I take it, is he?
So can I put my hands in my pockets now? Is that all right?
It's all finished, mate. And you can pick your bag up as well.
All right. Good to know that I'm allowed to do things under your discretion. You know, I don't take orders from you. Can I have my car keys back as well, mate? Oh, are they your car keys?
Yeah, unless you want my van, do you? For some reason?
No, I wouldn't drive that piece of so-and-so.
Alright, okay. Thanks very much, then,
fellas. Mate, well done for losing further faith from the public and the police. But that's what you've done well today. This is your chance. This is your chance. Let me talk. This is your chance to restore faith from the public in the police, and you've just done the opposite of that. So well done for you, because you've got an ego. Do your thing. I'm sure you'll do this a long time. Do you know what I mean? How old are you? You're like 50 plus, and you're still a constable. Like,
yeah, I don't want to go up the ranks.
Nah, you don't want to, because you can't, mate. You like dealing with people like me too much. All right, mate. Anything left to do?
Later then. Yeah.
You feel good now? Yeah, you feel happy?
I do.
Getting hard? Is it getting hard? Is your getting hard?
Listen. Please don't start getting.
I'm not using foul language. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. What?
That you're behaving in a manner which is going to set other members of the public, you're going to get yourself arrested.
What members of the public?
Shouting out, dick getting hard. There's going to be people wandering around here, isn't there?
It's just a question,
Shouting out, is my dick getting hard, by stopping someone like you, who, to be honest with you, I do believe that you've even got mental health problems.
Then comes the moment that changes everything. After a lengthy search of the auditor and his belongings, officers discover absolutely nothing linking him to criminal or terrorist activity. No prohibited items, no evidence, and no justification for the dramatic allegations that had been made earlier. For many observers, this should have marked the end of the encounter. Instead, tensions continue as the auditor asks for a clear explanation of the grounds used to justify the search. The officers struggle to provide a concise answer, and the discussion begins shifting away from legal reasoning toward personal disagreements. What makes this section so powerful is the visible change in the balance of power. Earlier, officers relied on detention powers and legal authority. Now that the search has produced nothing, the focus turns toward explaining why the detention happened in the first place.
That's the question, David, mate.
It's not a question.
Can you get your hand off me now, please? What's the reason for this? What's the reason for this? Is this a power play or something?
I'm giving you a warning about your behaviour under Section 5 of the Public Order Act offence. I do not want this to get out of hand. Okay, you want to record.
You're not subject to public order offences. You're not subject to public order offences.
That's fine as well. But you're going to find yourself getting stopped, and if you start being volatile, aggressive, and abusive to people, it's going to get you.
You can't feel harass, alarm, and distress. You're a police officer.
I can. Other people can do as well.
The legislation says you can't.
Yeah, no. It says that I have to believe that there's reasonable grounds that someone may be.
You identify yourself, please.
PC 3065T Tango, my friend.
What's your name?
I don't need to give you my name. You can get my number. Okay. I'm not giving you my name.
Bag, mate. Thanks very much. Thank you. Okay, anything else we can clear up?
That's everything. Thank you so much for your services.
Okay, you're very welcome. Thanks very much for yours. Cheers.
All right, you're dismissed.
So what are these not going to be doing then? Are they going to continue filming out here? Or are they going to?
So we're just staying.
Yeah, I think I will be as well. I think so too. Yeah. All right, well done, David. Another victory for you. Well, go do it to someone else now today, mate. Make sure you do. Make sure you do, man. That's all you're good for. Yeah, you crack on, mate. You crack on, mate. I'm under the influence of drugs, apparently. All right, mate. You crack on, mate. Look at the state of you. Look at the state of you. Go on, mate. Bro, go do your job, man. Get out of here, man. Come on. Grow up, man. You're a big man. You're like 50. You're like 50 plus, arguing with kids. Just crack on, mate.
What's going to happen because I'm 50 plus?
You're washed up, man.
You seem to be ageist. So you're sexist, racist, and ageist, brother.
Sexist, racist, and ageist.
Yeah. All right, mate. This guy would love to kick the shit out of me.
And what I said about swearing, he looks like a minor to me. If he's affected, or I believe he's affected, we're going to end up arresting you.
Stop trumping up charges, mate. That would be a malicious prosecution. All right.
Well, you look like one. I don't
Listen, don't say. Be careful what you say with this guy. Like, be careful what you say with him. He's asking for an excuse. He's asking for an excuse.
I'll park up for you. Just you can record us in this way. Get an action shot.
He's trying hard to intimidate you now. I'm thinking he might even seize the phone. Let me cut the recording and pick it back up.
Keep it going, mate. Your viewers can be ecstatic with this footage.
The reality becomes even more uncomfortable as the aftermath unfolds. With the search completed and no evidence discovered, the interaction moves into a phase dominated by warnings, criticism, and personal remarks. The auditor argues that the encounter demonstrates unnecessary use of power, while officers insist that their actions were justified based on their observations. What stands out is how the conversation continues long after the legal process has ended. Instead of closing the interaction professionally, both sides remain engaged in a tense exchange that reveals growing frustration. The auditor continues filming, believing the public deserves to see every moment. Meanwhile, officers appear increasingly irritated by the ongoing scrutiny. This portion of the encounter highlights a crucial issue often debated by civil liberties advocates. When official powers end, should further pressure and criticism continue? Or should the encounter simply conclude without additional conflict?
Why are you still talking? Have you not finished what you were doing? Like,
I have finished what I'm doing, but I can't believe that you're a man like yourself, a working man, who earns more money than I do, has got time to just sit around here doing this.
Well, it's not your job to judge members of the public doing lawful activity. All right, well, mate, what has it not occurred to you that maybe I do it to catch people like you? Like, is that not clicking?
What do you mean, people like
Is cogs in your brain not turning to understand that? Do you not comprehend that the reason I do this is to catch people like you? Does that not make any sense? Does that make sense or not?
No, it doesn't make
And look
sense.
at you, you're still here, stood there.
It's going to get swept up on the road sweeper there.
All right. There's like 5 of you in a car. This is how tax money's being spent. Why don't you just go to your job, like?
This is my job, coming out and speaking to people like you.
Right.
What's your job?
I work in sales.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you sell?
Well, I don't know what you were laughing at.
We're just trying to work out what makes you tick. I like little gadgets. How much do they cost?
£130.
Where from?
Amazon.
Do you sell them, or is this something that you look good, I like it.
Oh god. You're not funny, man.
Why are you laughing?
I know, no, because I'm laughing at you, mate. Your colleagues don't think you're funny. Your colleagues don't think you're funny either, mate. They feel embarrassed for you. £10 an hour.
Actually, a bit more than that. But look it up online.
You ain't got an account for me. I'm just some dumb kid with a camera. Why are you explaining yourself to me?
Listen, I wouldn't say you're a kid. You look older. I'd say he looks like a kid. You look substantially older.
So what did the search achieve?
It showed to me that you are not doing anything related to terrorism.
How do you know?
However,
how do you know that?
It satisfies me that you may not be under the influence of some sort of drug. Just looking at your face, your eyes are very dilated. You've obviously got dry spittle around your lips.
At this stage, the encounter begins transforming from enforcement into reputation management. The auditor repeatedly points out that he was engaged in lawful filming from the very beginning, while officers attempt to explain their concerns and defend their decision-making process. Questions about public trust, accountability, and professional conduct become central themes. Rather than discussing terrorism or security threats, the conversation now revolves around whether the stop itself was reasonable. Every additional comment made by the officers creates more footage for public review,